I love my life.
I love my life.
I love my
I love my
body.
life.
I
I
love
love my body.
myself.
I love myself.
Yeah. Welcome to Shafsha. I've just had an anal dearmoring with this lovely lady. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Liv Love, and we're here in Austin, Texas.
Yes, those of you who've been watching my beautiful channel, you've seen my anal dearmoring journey. Now, I interviewed a few millionaires, and those of you who saw my last, when was the last one? I think the Iceland anal dearmoring was the last one. And I just got off the phone from the Tantric Gandalf, Bruce Lyon, who runs Haydn in New Zealand, is it?
That's right.
And he's a former ISTA facilitator. He still
is.
Still is, yeah.
I was just with him last week.
What?
At level 2.
Oh,
I know.
Where is he?
He's on his way here right
He's
now.
on his way.
actually.
As in, like, he's going to be in that house.
It might be.
Might be, probably classic.
Probably
Classic
not, but Austin.
tantric.
He's on his way to Austin.
Is
to
he?
do an ISTA. Yeah,
Oh.
it starts in a few days.
Great, amazing. So he said, become a millionaire through your ass, and there's a part of me that believes it. So I've been on an ass journey to become a millionaire. I'll do anything, whatever it takes to become a millionaire.
Do whatever it takes.
Now, you interrogated me for 41 minutes. I timed it. What did you find out after me figuring out why I want all this cash?
Well, it seems like we think that we want to be a millionaire. We think that we want a relationship, or we think we want a thing. We're trying to get the good lights. Where's the best lights? There we go.
Yeah.
Follow the light. And in fact, it seems that this pathway that Bruce teaches about is the pathway to nothing. And that when we expand our capacity to be nothing, we also expand our capacity to have everything, aka millions or relationships or whatever it is. And so this long interrogation was to really see if Shaft
it was a long
in touch
interrogation.
with that energy of the willingness to be in touch with nothing, that void, that space that's at the center of us all, at the
So
center
voidy.
of all our cells. And so, yeah, we were working on getting in touch with that.
And what did you find out?
That there's been a disconnect from
Yeah.
that place for you. And that there's been a real connection to your soul mission and to all these beautiful projects, but there's been a disconnect to that place of the nothingness from which everything comes. The void.
Hey,
So
I
today-
read something recently about space and how space is so important for creation to happen.
That's right.
As in, like, even up there space.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
why it's always expanding space.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
space has also created the vibration of the throat. Is ether. The throat chakra creates space. When we're vibrating open ether, more space. So, yeah.
So during the interrogation of 41 minutes, there was a bit of truth in it. Like, she kept on asking me why, and I'm like, I'm just an artist. I just do shit. And 7 years later, I look back on my life going, what the fuck just happened? So I've done that multiple times. But there is, like, I hear things and I see things and I just get it out of my body so I can sleep at night. So that's the only reason why I do all the creation and, like, look like this, and I see the visions. Now, there is something to it, and recently this lack of connection to, like, I hear people talking about God and that connection to the oneness. I do feel it through, sex and plant medicines and things like that. But, and I've had that moment in that film, Disney film Soul, where the thing falls on his leg and he goes, wow, oneness. I've had that in Boom Festival when an ant was on my leg. And I had the connection to the oneness. Now, it's not a big thing for me. It's not like, but there is an inherent loneliness inside of me. And this is why I do everything, so I can have more people to play with.
We haven't talked about this yet, but today, can I see something from your session?
Yeah.
In this point where you were dropping into that nothingness, how did that feel as you felt that through your body? Sleepy.
I'm so sleepy.
Was it lonely?
No. Very content, very happy. Wanted to curl up in a ball and just, like, snuggle up with myself. So it's very nice, yeah. But yeah, there was something that came up, and it was about this connection to source connection, like there is a deep loneliness, and the reason why I do everything is because of that trauma of loneliness, not wanting to be by myself, and wanting everyone else to play with me. This is why we get on, because we like to play. So yeah, there is something there, and she pulled out the card Creator, and that Creator card is very much how I see myself. I'm very much creating for the sake of creating.
This is from the Kim Kranz deck, the Archetypes deck. And at the center of the Creator card is the pupil of the eye. It is the black hole. And inside of that is the hand. Is the hand of the Creator. It's everywhere.
And everywhere. And in the session, the ass work itself, or everywhere you touch was just painful. And, you know, I've had bodywork sessions and things like that, but it was just everywhere was painful. And then when you went in my ass, it was effortless. All that
Which
work.
is a first.
Which is a first. Because
it gets to be easy.
I know. I was just
Look, I
expecting
spilled
the.
cacao
Oh my gosh! You just squirted
Squirted my cacao
everywhere. So I've
so
only.
excited I am about easy.
So it's just been burning sensations, and there's only a few times where I've had incredible pleasure. Very rare. But all the most deepest powerful work I've ever done, more than ayahuasca, more than mummy daddy issue stuff, has been through my ass. And this is why I value the ass work over everything, because it's the longest lasting things that's happened in my nervous system out of all the healing modalities. So this was a big step for me. It finally felt like I've arrived. There's points in my ass which was painful, like on this side. And then when you started touching my male
Prostate.
G-spot, which is my prostate, then there was like pain. Now we all know what happens when you push through pain is pleasure. Haven't got there yet, but I'm working on it. And what I wanted to do by the time we got there, it was like 2 hours. Yeah, and by the time we got there, it was like, no, it's only just beginning now. It's just beginning. This is like the part of the healing that should have happened years ago. But my ass journey has been 9 years, and what came up, I didn't really see much of. It was just pain. Working through the pain was nothingness. In the nothingness was the void, and in the void I was sleepy, and I stayed conscious and breathe through it, and then I was able to breathe through all of the pain. It's
And that's
nice.
the thing is this, one of my favorite phrases is what we touch completely releases. And so we often shy away from pain, or we shy away from tension, or we don't go to the places where we know there's things. But when we can go there and we can touch it completely and deeply, then it dissolves and it releases. And that's why touching all that pain, even leading up to the ass in the session, we touched it completely and it was releasing. So that then by the time we got to the ass, it's like, oh yeah, okay.
Zero
Ready.
burn.
And that's the thing, it shouldn't burn, it shouldn't hurt. And you
Why
need
does it
someone that
burn?
knows. You need more lube, mainly is the problem. And it's also resistance. It's like, it's like,
there was zero resistance this time. I was actually hungry, so I put it in there.
Yeah, if your body's like, no,
Yeah, that's what it's usually like.
But if it's just relaxing, it'll just melt.
It takes a lot of, like, I was very in my ass. Like, I was relaxing everything through intention. And the more deeper I could, like, it's the micro movements in my ass. So the neurological pathways to my ass was, like, highly connected.
Yes. And there's a lot of research with the vagus nerve and with your parasympathetic nervous system that the resting state tension in your ass is relative to your overall tension in your everyday life, as well as your actual resistance to receiving life. And that the more resting state ease there is in your ass, the more that is reflected in your everyday life, your ability to receive. And it's I call it the hard drive of your human computer. And so we're like hacking the back end.
No way!
Do you get it? Hacking the back end.
I mean, that's why we have phrases like "stop being such a tight ass."
That's right. One of my teachers, Charles Muir from Source Tantra, says, once you stop being a tight ass, you can never go back, because it's literally you can't. Yeah.
I mean, this is why ass work has been so important to me, because it's been the longest lasting thing. Like, out of all the healing modalities. So for me, this is just the beginning.
And it's the journey from aloneness to oneness is through the ass as well, because we're all unified in that place, right? It's like our genitals differentiate, they split, right? But the ass, we're all united. Aloneness to oneness.
Up the ass. So if you're interested about ass work, where can we find you?
Find me Instagram, Live Love Tantra. Or
Next
come
is
to Austin,
come to
wander
Austin.
about, go to Barton Springs. You'll probably run into me.
Oh, really?
Find a lot of people that way, actually.
Really? I still haven't made it there yet.
Let's go.
Let's go. So next is I'm going to give you a session. Yoni dearmoring. Now we all know what that is. So anal dearmoring, yoni dearmoring. The reason why I get so envious of all the women because they have such big transformations is it's incredible to see women transform very easily into ours, and I'm jealous, and that's why I'm doing all this ass work on myself to become more like women. Thank you. I love you, and we set you free. Mwah. Oh.